Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today we're going to take a look at the 2020 Kawasaki Teryx KRX1000. Brand new sports side-by-side from Kawasaki. And anyway, great one to do a video on. I know a lot of you guys have been missing me. I haven't been making many videos this past year or so, just because we've been very busy here at the dealership, and it's been hard to get it done. But I'm going to make an effort to get you some more videos out, especially on these new machines as they come out. But so let's talk about the 2020 KRX1000 from Kawasaki. Highly anticipated sports side-by-side. Waited a long time for this. Kawasaki's quite conservative, so understandable. My understanding is they've been working on this machine for about 5 years, and it looks like they just really knocked it out of the park with this machine. The first thing everybody has noticed about this machine when you just walk around it and look at it is build quality. The build quality on this machine is just fantastic. It is a heavy duty side-by-side for sure. If you're familiar with Kawasaki's and you're accustomed to some of our Teryx's and our mules, you know that we build heavy duty machines, and this one is absolutely no exception. Very high quality product from Kawasaki. Loads of suspension, as you can see. I believe it's just over 19 inches in the front, just over 20 inches in the back. Got these Fox Podium 2.5 series shocks. Look, they're just massive shocks. The rear shocks have these nice stainless steel sleeves on them. Right in here should keep the shocks looking a little nicer as this bushing moves up and down. Got that stainless steel sleeve in there. The rear suspension is a 4-link with a trailing arm, so you've got this massive trailing arm there, stainless braided brake line. You can see the size of these rear links back there, the size of the drive shaft, the massive rear gear case and differential in there, just huge. Even the CVT, look at how large that is. I know it's maybe a little tough to tell here, but the CVT on it is just massive. So looks like it's getting good airflow around it, trying to keep it cool. 15-inch beadlock wheels, Kawasaki wheels, with the 31-inch Maxxis Carnivore tires. So just a really great looking wheel and tire. Stainless steel exhaust. New motor, 999cc parallel twin, so twin cylinder, dual overhead cam, 4-valve per cylinder motor, fuel injected of course, liquid cooled of course. The motor is rubber mounted, and again, look at the size of the motor mounts in there. I mean, just everything on this thing is massive. The drive shaft, I don't know if you guys can see the rear differential, maybe the rear universal joint right there in the drive shaft. It is just massive in size, and so definitely a heavy duty machine. Got these really great easy open doors. So we've got a handle on the outside to open the door, and then another handle on the inside. Very nice feel to them. Again, quality. Got a little drink holder here in the door on this side. It's got a molded area for like a 6.5-inch speaker, and Kawasaki already has an accessory audio system available. Look at the thickness of the door there, and then watch how it closes. Just boom, opens and closes. Very nice fit and finish. You don't even have to, you just give it a little push and it closes. And so no quirky doors or anything like that. The cage on it, it's got these great looking cast steel pieces here that just again speaks to the quality of the machine. When you look inside the front wheel wells here, steel, not plastic. There, radiators mounted nice and high in the front. There, the plastic has a great shine to it. It's raw plastic, not painted, but this one we've actually test driven just a little bit. It got some dirt and stuff on it, so I've wiped it down, and the plastic still looks great. Looks like it's going to be quite durable. LED headlights. Let's turn the key on. It's got a real nice DRL, daytime running light. Hopefully you can kind of see those DRLs right there. And then low beam and high beam, also LED on these. You can mount a winch on the front, right in there. They also sell a little tow hook if you're not going to put a winch on, that'll bolt right on the front and on the back. Great looking seats. Both the driver's seat and the passenger seat are adjustable, and quite a bit of travel in them as well. But really nice. You've got this kind of weave pattern here on the outside, and then you've got this gripper material right here. You've got that on the bottom and the top. So this kind of a weave pattern here, and then you've got this grippy material right in there, and the whole seat grips really nice. And so for a stock OEM seat, really looks great. Teryx KRX logos on the headrests, lime green stitching. Again, really fantastic. Sport style steering wheel, new instrumentation on these. So you've got TAC, all digital, clock, gear position indicator, speedometer, clock, odometer, hour meter, trip meter, that kind of stuff, fuel gauge, CVT temperature, so CVT belt temp there. I know that's can be tough to see with this reflections and so forth. And then the gauge moves with the steering wheel. It's a tilt wheel, and the gauge moves with the steering wheel. It's your switch for your headlights, low beam and high beam, and then you got 2 additional blanks for additional switches. Then you've got some more blanks in the dash for more switches. A big cutout in the dash there where you can add the audio system, or for the guys who are racing them in the desert, things like that. Maybe you want a navigation, an iPad or something like that. Got another little cubby hole here, as well as a nice sized glove box. Passenger grab handle that's removable and adjustable. A couple of drink holders. Total of 5 drink holders. So you got one on that door we saw a while ago. There's a couple there, and then there's a couple of more here in the back. Let's see if we can tilt down. Hopefully you can see those. Yeah, I think you can. And then your parking brake is there. Some clean outs on the floorboard to clean out the dash. Let's go ahead and crank it up while we're here. Let me tell you a little bit more about what's going on in here. So, gear position indicator, low, high, neutral, and reverse. And then you've got selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive switch right here. So 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and diff lock. And this shift on the fly on the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. And then this switch right here, I don't know if you can see that, says low on it. So we've got high power and low power, full power and low power on that. And the biggest thing that does, because I didn't understand at first why we had a full of different power modes as well as low and high in the transmission, is that really makes the throttle, when you put it in low power, it makes the throttle less sensitive. So for rock crawling, put it in low gear, put it in low power, and you have really nice throttle control. So you don't have that really touchy, sensitive throttle. And so that's really cool to play with. So if you just bought one of these or something, play with that a little bit. You'll really be surprised at the difference there. Just a gas pedal and a brake pedal. It is automatic. Here behind the driver's seat, quite a bit of room. This is access to the air filter right here. And there's another panel right here that gives you access to the electrical components. So like the starter relay, the fuses, all of that stuff is right there. So it's mounted high in the machine, keep it out of the water. Snorkeled air intake. So this is the air intake for the engine on the driver's side. Has a pre-filter on it. It's cleanable. And there's kind of the back side of your air filter housing there. So for you guys that are doing the mud and stuff, kind of already some work snorkeled. You'll have a few precautions you'll need to take, some things you'll need to take care of before you go put it in deep water. But and then another air intake on this side, and this is the CVT air intake. So a massive air intake for the CVT. Nice size cargo bed. 350 pounds in the cargo bed. So most of them are rated, for most of our competitors, are about 250 pounds. It'll hold a full-size spare. If you want to use your bed for a cooler or other things, there is a spare tire rack you can get that mounts up here higher. You can do the spare tire rack. There's also an accessory tailgate that you can get a bed in to go on it there, as well as a little storage box and some other things. But quite a few accessories are going to be available for this pretty quickly from Kawasaki. Horsepower on these, probably around 114. I did see at the Kawasaki dealer show last week a company that already had a prototype turbo to go on them. So that should be fun. We'll see how that goes. Probably be a little bit pricey, 5 or 6 grand, I'm guessing. But anyway, we'll see if we get a chance to do one of those or not. Top speed on this machine, probably a little shy of 70 miles an hour. Again, Kawasaki's pretty conservative. And this machine weighs 1,900 pounds, so it's a little heavier than some of our competitors. And that I think that speaks to the build quality on it, and the fact that everything, when you look at this machine, is heavy duty, and that's going to add some weight. But it has a real nice machine. It doesn't feel heavy when you drive it. I had it out on our test track. We'll see if we can do a video here pretty soon of that on the test track. Maybe we'll jump it a little bit. But so far, very impressed with this machine. Like I said, if you want the fastest thing out there, this is not going to be the fastest thing. But if you're looking for durability, great fun out on the trail, something that's stable, this is 68 inches wide. So I believe it's one of the widest machines in its class. But again, I think that goes to Kawasaki being very conservative, not wanting to turn these over, and having a machine that is very stable and safe. Excuse me. One of the things that you'll notice about these Teryxes is the approach angle on the front. You can basically pull right up next to a 90-degree incline, and the tires are going to be the first thing that hits. The tires stick out past anything in the front. And then as far as your departure angle, again, the tires stick out further in the back than anything else. And so great approach and departure angles on this Teryx. MSRP on these, $20,499, so just over $20,000 on these, which is priced right in there with everybody else. But just a really great machine. The quality on them is just fantastic. No doubt, when you come and take a look at one of these, the quality just speaks for itself. You can just see it everywhere. The fit and finish is very, very high on this machine. So there it is, an introductory look at the 2020 Kawasaki Teryx KRX1000. So far we're just blown away. This one is actually sold. We just sold it this morning, just got it in and just sold it. And so it's going to come in 2 colors, the green like you see here, and there's also going to be a white. But and we should be getting some more soon. We're still waiting on some of our accessories to come in, but we'll have a full set of accessories for them. We'll get some of them accessorized, and hopefully we'll do some more pictures, have those on the website, as well as hopefully some more videos. All right, I am Albert Crow, and I'm with Mainland Cycle Center. We're in Marque, Texas, about 30 minutes southeast of Houston, just off of I-45. But you can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com or by phone at 409-948-4969. And we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come on down to Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.